So let's move this part. How are you, Sri? Hello.
Yes, hello, I'm good.
Good. See this example. It is a example of taking. It is an example of adding the two number by using of pseudocode. So for adding the two number, we're using here begin and end statement. Then we are taking the three variable for adding the three number. For taking the input from user, we hello Sri, I'm audible now.
Mhm.
Okay, so here we for adding the two number, we require the three variable. Two for accepting the input from user, and another is what, to store the value in a result. So we require the three location where we have to store the value. So for that reason, we define the three location or three variable. For adding the number, the value will be a numeric format. So you define your variable or container as a numeric format. So here we define here numeric number one and number two for accepting the two number from user. Then for display the result, we're using n sum. The display enter a number. So it is asking the user that user should be give the two number. The display enter a number. So you accept first number, suppose 10. Then display enter second number. So if it is second number, you accept 20. Then you have to add the two number, 10 plus 20. The 10 plus 20 is stored in the sum. Then it display the result. So it is the way for adding the two number. Okay. Can you write the pseudocode if you have a copy? Write the pseudocode that you have to subtract the number. Okay. You subtract the number and show me in the camera.
What do you?
Okay. So in between also I'm doing it in my paper. Okay. Do it in the copy and show me in the camera.
I don't understand what you mean.
Tell me loudly or you chat it.
Sorry, I don't understand what you want me to do.
This pseudocode is saying that for adding the two number. Clear?
Mhm.
For adding the two number, this pseudocode is used. So I am giving you task that you have to by use this pseudocode. You just write the pseudocode to subtract the two number. Here is the addition you do for subtraction. Can you do it?
Yeah, maybe.
Uh, do it in a paper and show me in the camera. Just simple. You have to follow this. You have to refer this one. This part is just like same. Here we are using addition. You have to do a subtraction.
Um, wait, it's just Oh, okay. One second.
You do it. I am also writing. Sri, just clear your camera. So it's showing you some vaporize. It is not clear.
What do you need to show you some difference?
Okay, now it is visible. You have finished?
No, no. Wait,
Write it, write it.
I can't find it so quickly. One second. Oh, okay.
You have completed?
One time.
Yeah, show me in the screen. Mm, can you send me in the WhatsApp? Actually, it is not busy. Take the pic in the WhatsApp and send me. I'll verify.
I didn't try to clean, okay?
Okay, so I am writing it. You have to just cross check it whether you have written correctly or not. And if you if it is possible, then please send me in the WhatsApp. So first you have to write begin, then end, numeric, then end subtraction, display enter a number, accept, n num1, then n sub equals to n num2 minus num1. Display of is it same that you have written? Check it.
Display
What
the
what what I have written, just cross check it.
Numeric number n1 and yes in sub yes display enter number yes accept and one yes and then enter second number yeah I did that and then accept and yes okay so I almost got it all right. The only thing wrong is n sub. So at the end, like it's like above display, the subtraction of the number. So it's the n sub. Oh wait, never mind. I wrote that.
How much mark you will give
What do you mean? How much math you will people? I
out of
just
10?
copied.
Out of 10, how much you have to give?
I don't know. I just copied the format and added minuses. I
Okay.
just put. I just put n number 2 minus number 1.
Okay.
Then I wrote it's subtracting.
Okay. So now I move to
Excuse me. Hello. Hello.
hello. Then we start with
Wait one
uh,
second.
variable. Okay.
Excuse me. Can you give me a second, please?
Do you ask me some question? Just write it.
One second.
Any doubts? See? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Because he was banging on my door now. He's
Okay.
bothering my.
Okay. Okay. Back.
Yeah.
Okay. So Consider an example of a program that accept the two number and display the sum. The program needs three variable. Variable means what? It is a memory location. Like in our home, we are called as one value, and we have the separate room. So that room is called as a container or variable. In that variable or container, we are storing over there. So variable is a memory location in a program where you have to store the value. Similar way, in a home, the particular room is called as the container. So in that container, you are there. So you are called as a value, and the room called as the variable. The similar way, in the previous program, we have to add the number and subtract the number. For subtracting the two number and for addition the two number, we require the three container. Two container for taking the input from the user. One container is used for adding the two number. Okay. Then in that part, the first number, second number, and sum is called as a variable. So the program needs to three variable to store the number entered by the user, one to store the sum of the two number, first number, second number, then sum. So here the three is called as a variable. So in the previous program, the three location like first number, second number, sum is called as a variable. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. See that the first number, second number, and sum that here we define. So if you notice here, see that. So this first number is called as a variable. Second number is called as a variable. This sum is giving us result. It is also one variable. Then in that variable, we are storing 10, 15, then 25. The result is 25. These two are called as the value. The 10, 15, 25 is a value. Means we add this number and we got this number. Now, this 2 is called as the location. This location is defined by the computer system. When you allocate a memory, so it is defined by the computer system which number to allocate. So this number is allocated by the computer system where you have to store the value. And this first number, second number, and sum that we define means it is for the user. User don't know where my value is stored. So for that reason, we are using this what variable for storing the value. And this, when you define any variable, then system or computer is giving some number. In that number or identification number, your value has stored. Just like when you are living in a room or in your home is also having some kind of number, house number, flat number. Okay, so there is a number is there to find out your location. Similar way, when you store the value, then for getting the value from a particular location, computer is automatically given some number. And when you asking the computer, yes, I am given a two number to you, you have to give me one result. The computer finding that location where my value is stored, then computer is searching and get the value from there. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay. Let us perform the following exercise. Now you prepare your pen and paper. Okay, it is a simple one that already we did the subtraction part. Okay, the similar way you have to do the multiplication part. You have to write a pseudocode that accept the two number, and you have to find out the sum and product. Already we know how to find the sum. Now the extra tax has given to you, then find out the product. Okay, there is no need to write the program. You just tell me or write in the chat box how many variable we require for this program. Okay, so when we do this exercise, first of all, what we have to do, first we have to find out the sum and product of the two number, and we have to accept the two number. Then how many variable is required? Okay, so tell me how many variable is required and what will be the name we have to give. Okay,
I don't think I can do that.
this is a program, okay, which is asking you that you have to add and subtract the two number. For adding and subtracting the two number, how many variable you require? Variable means what? The location that already we discussed, where you have to store the value and display the result. Okay, so that's why this question is asking you that you have to find out the sum and product of the two number. For that reason, how many variable you require and what is the name we have to give. Understood?
Yes, understood.
Okay, now you write in the chat box how many variable is required. First we have to go for addition, we have to go for multiplication of the
I
two
don't,
number.
I don't know how many variables are there.
Yes,
I don't know.
see that for taking the two number, how many variable is required? For storing the two number, storing the two number, how many location is required? For one variable,
One.
one location. Got it? See that in this example, in that example, if you see that for first number we create one location, for the second number we define two location, for the two variable, for storing two value we require the two location. Okay, for sum we require another location. The total for adding the two number we require the three location. The similar way, for adding the two number, showing the sum and showing the product, okay, how many location you have to define or how many variable you have to define?
So three maybe.
Write it, anything you write, what you think you just write. I will give you solution, no problem on that. Try it. How many required?
Um,
Attempt it, no problem on that. It is new.
chat.
How many?
I put in the chat box actually.
Hello, see that here how many variable is required? Tell me. Three.
I put my answer in the chat box.
See that I'm giving a message. Hi, is visible?
Yes.
And then tell me how many variable is required. Write it.
I actually put it in there already.
Okay, so see that actually it is erased, so that I'm asking. Okay, so I will describe it. See that for storing the two number, we require the two variable. Okay.
Okay.
And for storing the addition, we're requiring another variable. Clear? And for showing the multiplication, we require another variable. So how much variable is required? Is it 4 variable? Got it? For
Yes.
the two number, two variable. For sum one variable, and for multiplication another variable. So we require here 4 variable. Clear?
Yes. Clear.
Okay, good. Then you just tell me here another question. uh, you have to write a pseudocode that accept the product name, quantity as input, and display the total price using the unit price already stored in the system. Consider the preceding requirement. Identify the variable and constant required for writing the pseudocode. Acha. So there is a one thing is that is a constant. Constant means what? The value is never changes. Just like when I am allocating a room, means your room is separate in your home. So that is what? It is constant. So nobody take your study room from you. So that is yours. The similar way, the constant variable is like that. So there is, you cannot store any other value in a constant. When you define a variable as a constant, no one can take it. So that is called as a constant. Got it? What is constant? Hello.
Hello.
uh, I, I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Yes. Do you understand what is constant? Now again I repeat.
No, thank you.
Okay. Constant means for storing the value, and that value never changes. It means suppose a room is allocated in your home, so that is yours. So that room cannot be allocated to the other person, so that is yours. So that is called as a constant for me. Similar way, your cycle, your vehicle, your bicycle, so that is a constant for you. That is your property, means you have to use only. So that is a constant. So no other person can use it. The similar way, in a program, some value you have to store which never changes. So that is called as a constant. So you have to write a pseudocode that accept the product name and quantity as input. So you have to take the two thing as input and display the total price using the unit price is already stored. Unit price is already stored in the system. Considering the preceding requirement, identify the variable and constant required for writing the pseudocode. So here you need the product name, you have to store the quantity, you have to store the total price and unit price which is already stored. Then here, can you say how many constant is required?
I don't know. Maybe.
Just try it. Are you understand what is constant?
Yes, I do. But I'm gonna check it.
Is just try it. No problem. Just try it. Give any answer. Just try it. I will give you an answer. In the scenario, how many constant is required? Just tell me anything.
Okay.
Is it 2, 3, 1, or 4?
For what? For what?
I am given an option: 1, 2, 3, 4. How many constant required?
You're given a what? Sorry.
Okay, so here you require one constant. Okay, what is that? Now that is a unit price. Means when you are going to shop anything or any product is having a constant price. That price is never changes. Discount will be changes. If you are a regular customer and you are going to that shop or mall again and again, then you are getting a discount over there. But the MRP is defined or unit price is defined, that is never changes. So that is a constant value. So that unit price is called as a constant. And quantity is a variable. Maybe when I go for to purchase some ice cream or some chocolates, so it may be that I will purchase the one or two. If it is a baby is there, then maybe what the baby will purchase 10 or 20 chocolates, okay, because they love for them. So unit is different, but the price is constant. And product name. So when you going to the shopping mall, then you purchase some items. You are going to there, you purchase some different items over there. So that the product name is there. So product name is different. Quantity is also different. So based upon that, your what unit price is constant. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever going to shop with your parents?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, do you choice it or your parent will choice it? Anything when you purchase any vegetables or any kind of grocery that required to your home?
Both, I guess.
Okay. So see the answer here. Here, your answer is while writing the pseudocode that accept the product name quantity as input and display the total price as unit price that is already stored in the system. So you need to use the following variable. So what are the variable we require? We require product name is one variable, quantity is one variable, total price is one variable. Product name will be changed, quantity will be changed. I maybe take one item, I maybe take the two item. The total price has to be given, and it is giving you the price. Price is constant because when you purchase any product, so there is a rate is given there. What is the rate? Okay, so that never changes, so that will constant. But how many item we have to take, that is differ from person to person. Maybe the same product, suppose I love the chocolates, so I will purchase the more than item than the other person. Okay, so that is different, quantity is different, product name will be different, but the price for a product is not different. So that price is called as a constant value. Clear? Sri?
Yes, it is clear.
Okay. Data value can be broadly classified into the following type. Okay, just open your camera, started your video. Okay, the data value can be broadly category in the following type. So when you take the value from a user, so that value is of two type. One is your numeric, another is your character. Okay, numeric means that when you add the number through the calculator, that completely numeric format. Okay, so it may be 10, 20, so that value you store in a numeric format. Character is what? Now when you store any value, like the when you accept the name, when you accept the address, so that is stored in a character. When you store the value your value will be of two type. Just remember this one. Your value is of two type. When you take the value from user, value is two type. It is completely number. Okay, and suppose anybody is asking for you serial number in your college, school, and roll number in your school, so you, that is a numeric format. And if anybody is asking your name, so that is a character format. Okay, two type of data that you have to store. One is numeric, another is character. A variable should be declared along with the data type. Okay, so data type should be given. When you define a memory, okay, then that doesn't mean all the values are stored. Okay, like in a bottle you cannot store the what potatoes, or you cannot store any kind of solid item, and in your school bag you cannot store the water. For the for storing the water you require a closed container, like bottle is you require. The variable is just like it is a container where you have to store a value. But while you are defining a variable, you have to define the data type. Means what type of value that you have to store in that memory. So that is called as the data type. The data type specify the type of the value that is stored in a variable. Each data type allocate the fixed amount of memory space according to the every programming language. So there is a different programming languages are present. Okay, when you are going to the different country, like in your country where you live, so you are familiar with the what language English. When you are going to your native in India, so you have to know the word Telugu language, so there is a familiar with that. Similar way, when you are giving instruction to the computer, so there is a different programming language we are using, like C, C++, Java. So these are the different programming languages we are using. A similar way, for giving the instruction to the computer, we have to write the programming language. In the programming language, for storing the value, we define the variable. When you define the variable, you have to store, you have to define the data type. Means type of data that you have to store in a variable. So there is a two type of data is present. One is numeric, another is character. Numeric means which is store only number. Character means which is store only character, like A, B, C, D, E, F. So these are the character value will store, or combination of A, B, C, D. So that will store in the character. And in numeric, it will only store the number 1, 2, 3, 4 up to that what unlimited number you can store. And here character, it will store the number, symbol, and character. See that in character you store number, you can store the symbol, you can store the letter. In numeric you store only number. So there is a question comes to your mind. What is that question? In character you are storing a number, in numeric you are storing a number. Then what is the purpose of for defining numeric? If character you store the number, then there is no requirement of numeric. Then why you have to define it? So there is a one answer. When you store the number in a character, you cannot perform any kind of arithmetic operation like 2 plus 3. It will not giving any result. So for the arithmetic operation or mathematical calculation, you require to define the data type that is called as a numeric. So this is the two difference. This is a difference that that's why we define the numeric data type. Then variable should be declared along with the data type. The data type specify what type of data that you have to store in a variable. Each data type allocate a fixed amount of memory space according to the programming specification. When you define any data type, then it create a particular memory where you have to store the value, or how much value you can store, that you have to define a memory. Okay, so data type is giving you what type of data that you have to store. Is it clear? What is data type?
So data type is like the kind of data that you have to like store.
Data type is a it is used to store the type of data, just like okay, just like when you use what if you want to drink water, okay, or want to drink milk, so you use the what cup, you use the glass, okay, so through which you are take it the liquid item, okay. And if you want to eat your lunch and dinner, so you are using what, you are using a plate, so through which you can take it. So depends upon the value or depends upon our food item, we change the utensils. The similar way for storing the value or for storing this what numeric and for storing the value in a location, we have to define the data type. Okay.
Okay.
So now, while you have to define a variable, you have to follow some kind of rules. So it is essential to declare a variable so that memory is allocated to the value before it is used in a program. While naming a variable, the following rule must be followed. So what is the rule you have to follow? uh, it cannot be consist of a letter. So like when I'm asking your name, so your name is what, Sri, then your name is not starting with any number. Is it start with any number?
No.
Is it start with any kind of symbol like star, question mark, curly bracket, square bracket? Is it started?
No.
Similar way, in a programming language, when you define any variable, that name should not be start with any number, any symbol, or any special character. So it is essential to declare a variable so that the memory is allocated to the value. So we have to define a variable so that the memory is allocated before it is used in a program. While naming a variable, the following rules must be followed. It consists of the letter, uppercase as well as the lowercase, digit or underscore. It must begin with a letter or an underscore. A variable must be begin with a letter or underscore. It must not contain any kind of space and symbol. Okay, like if you see this screen, for defining a variable, suppose I want to store the student name. For storing the student name, so here I pass student, then space name. See that when you want to define a variable to store a student name, you cannot write in this way, you cannot give any space. When you give a space, then it is a wrong thing. So
Okay.
that where there is a requirement for giving a space, you have to use a underscore symbol. Got it? The
Got
space
it.
space is not given. If you require a space, you have to define the underscore. So that is a rule. And when you define a variable, the variable is not started with the variable is not started with any kind of number.
Why
Okay.
can't it start with any kind of number?
Yes, the variable, it is a rule. It is a rule defined. The variable should not be start with any kind of number. Okay.
Okay.
And when you give a variable name, it should not be start with any kind of symbol. So you cannot give any kind of symbol like star, dollar, then question mark, any symbol that it is having. So you cannot give it. The variable name should not be start with any symbol, and it should not be start with any number, and in variable it must not be contain any kind of space. If the space is required, only one symbol is permissible, that is underscore. So by using up underscore, you can separate or giving a space to a variable. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Do you know painting?
Painting? No,
No.
no.
Okay. You do not have any kind of subject like painting subject is not there in your curriculum.
What is painting? I don't know.
You have to draw it, drawing any picture.
What kind of drawing?
You cannot drawing
No, what kind of drawing?
anything,
It's meant,
anything.
what type of drawing?
It may be anything. Means it may be like any kind of nature, any kind of animal.
Also, yeah, we do drawing.
You know.
We do drawing.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Which is your favorite subject in your class?
Creative writing too.
What?
Creative writing too, and social studies.
Okay. So now let's check here. In addition to the variable naming rule, you may consider the following variable naming convention. One is the first letter of the variable may indicate the data type. Okay, so as we know that we have the two variable, two data type we have. One is your numeric, another is your character. So when you define a variable, the first letter will indicate that what type of value that we will store. If it is a numeric, then you can write here, suppose I want to store age of a person, then here
Okay.
tell me.
Yeah, I'm saying okay.
For storing the name of a person, okay, or age of a person, so it age is what? Age is numeric or character?
Is character.
Age is numeric or character?
Character.
No, age is what? Like 13, 14, 15. So it is a numeric value. Okay, like any combination of number is a numeric. Letter is what? Letter is it will contain the number. It will contain the character only. Okay, character symbol. So that is a that will be stored in a character. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, or any combination of word, that will character. And your age is a numeric. Any number is a numeric. Okay.
Okay.
Now age is numeric or character?
Numeric.
Yes. For defining the numeric value, we have to define n. N denotes the numeric. Then for defining the age, then first letter will be capital. Age. In age. Okay.
Okay.
Then name. Name is character or numeric?
Name is character.
Yes. So that we define C, then name. Okay. So look at this here. For defining age, we're using n age. N is a numeric. And for storing the name, we're using C name. Okay. So these are the called as what? For defining a variable. Variable means for storing the data, and for defining numeric value you can write here directly. It is numeric n age. N is small here. Here n is small. Then for defining a character, then define here.
So when it's so and it's small, and then for defining a character, you make it large.
No, you write in a small.
Okay.
Okay. And when you give a variable name, variable first name will be capital. Okay, so it is not mandatory, but for better readability and for better look and feel, you have to write in a capital format. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Next, all variable need to be assigned some value. All variable needs to be assigned some value before they are used. So this is to ensure that the memory space allocated to the variable is initialized with a valid value. The variable can be assigned the value by using of following two methods. Okay, when you define a variable means memory location where you have to store the value. So in the two way we assign the value to a variable. One is by using of direct assignment, another is by using of accept statement. So in the two way we can store the value in a variable. One is direct assignment, another is accept statement. Direct assignment means that is an example of direct statement. So if you notice here, in begin and end we define some value numeric n age, n height for storing the height, age for storing the age. Then one is counter, n counter. That means n denotes where you can store the numeric value. Then for storing a code, here we define as character code. So after defining this variable, where directly assign the value, height equals to 172, age equals to 32, then here age counter equals to age plus 10, code is xyz. So it is called as what? Like for direct assignment, we can directly store the value here. Then next is accept statement. Accept statement is used to accepting the input from the user. Means it is huh?
Do you hear that? It was like a dinging sound. I don't know. Never mind. When you were talking, the dinging sound is coming. So
Oh,
never mind.
just a minute.
Continue.
Uh-huh.
1 second. It's 1 second. Can I go get some water, please? I'm very thirsty.
Okay, okay.
Huh?
Hmm.
Okay. Continue, please.
Okay. So accepted number. Accepted number is used to accepting the input from user. So there is a two way to store the value. One is direct assignment, means that directly you store the value. like height equals to 172, age equals to 35. So at the time of declaring variable, where initialize the value. Next part is that you have to accept the input from user. For accepting the input, we're using display, enter your name, then accept cname. Means it is asking the user that you have to give the value. So that we're using it use enter your name, then accept the name. That is asking the user to enter the name and take the value. So now tell me here, which one of the following variable doesn't comply with the variable naming convention, which is not correct?
So I might be wrong, but I think it's an product name
Why?
because wait, no, sorry, I was wrong. It's number 2 and unit price. I didn't
Yes,
know
yes,
it.
yes, yes. You are absolutely correct. You are
I didn't
absolutely correct.
notice it.
Because it contains the space. Okay, in unit space price. So when you define a variable, that must not contain any kind of space. Okay, you are correct. Good. Excellent answer. Then next, which of the following variable is and are declared as per as the variable naming convention? One by one, tell me. First one is correct.
No,
Okay, good. As because it contains the space. Second one is correct.
no.
Good, because it contains symbol. Third one is correct.
So which one is correct?
This one, it is correct.
Oh, okay. No.
Right? It is no, because it contains a space. Then this one,
No.
good. Then this part, this one, see name,
It's right.
it is S.
It's
Okay,
right. Yeah,
okay. Then
it's right.
it is right. Good. Then
Unit price is wrong.
good. Last one.
It's right.
Okay. Good. Good. This clap for you. Okay. Good. Excellent. Oh, then it is a pseudocode for you. Okay. Write it. Write a pseudocode to accept the two number. Multiply the number. Then display the result.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Why? You can. You can. Try. Just try.
No, I forgot how to. I don't know. I promise I forgot how to.
Okay. You just assist me. You just help me. Eh? You just help me how to write. Okay. So I will write. First,
So
what to write?
begin.
Good. You know all this.
No, I don't. After this, I don't know anything. Okay.
then
Then have to write
uh
numeric and number and and number 2 and a sum.
yes, yes, yes. First you define in num1.
Uh-huh.
numeric in num1.
Mhm.
The
Then
next, the next,
and num2, numeric and num.
good. Then product in
Mhm.
product. Then what to
Okay.
write?
Display enter number.
Good girl, good girl. You know all this part.
No, I don't know. I don't know it. Then you have to put accept number after that.
Okay, display enter a number. Then accept,
Num1.
good girl, num.
And
Then display what to write?
then display
Enter
enter a number 2.
second number.
Yeah.
Good girl. Accept in num2. Then what to write? Tell me.
And then you have to n product equals number 1 and num1
Yes.
times and num2.
Start multiplication.
Yeah. Times
Then product. Okay. Now it is clear. It is over. Check. See that you have told me all the things. Okay. Good girl. You know all this part. Okay.
mhm.
It is a exercise for multiplying the number. Now write the pseudocode that accept the temperature in Celsius and convert it into the Fahrenheit. Okay, the formula has given here. How to convert? Fahrenheit equals to 9 by 5 into temperature.
I can do it.
You can do it.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you do. You know, I know. I know you can.
No, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do this.
Okay, so you can you help me to write?
No, I can't. It's too hard.
You just tell me. I will write. Okay, anything that you know, you just tell me. Okay, like that example.
Mhm.
First, what to write? Tell me.
Um, begin.
Begin. Okay. Then what to write next?
Um, I don't know.
See that in the question, what is asking for you? It is asking for you accept the temperature. Okay, accept the temperature. In which format? In Celsius format. Okay, then what variable you have to define?
Mm. F
N.
N, okay, R, okay, N.
Just see. We require the two variable, that is Celsius and Fahrenheit. We define Celsius and Fahrenheit. Then accept the Celsius. The user is giving the temperature in Celsius. Now here you have to convert Fahrenheit equals to 9 by 5 into Celsius. So you have to multiply with 9 by 5 into Celsius, then add with 32. Then you add the number. First you divide 9 by 5 into Celsius plus 32. The display the temperature in Fahrenheit is in Fahrenheit. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
understood?
Yes, kind of, kind of.
Okay, so now we go for operators. Okay, operators work is what? To do some kind of operation. That's the work of operator. All the computer language provide the tools for some predefined operation. So there are three type of operators are present. One is your arithmetic operator or relational operator. Then one is your logical operator. Arithmetic operator, relational operator, then logical operator. So three operators we have: arithmetic, relational, and logical. So what are the arithmetical operators we have? First, let's check here. In arithmetical operator are used to perform the arithmetic calculation. If you write your star, okay, so this symbol is used for multiplication. This symbol is used for multiplication. Okay, so it is used for multiplication. This is used for division. Okay, so it is used for this slash. This slash is used for division. Then
Mm-hmm.
plus. Plus is used for addition. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then here it is used for subtraction. First is multiplication, then division, addition, then subtraction. Got it? You know all this part in your mathematics. Okay,
Okay.
now I move to here another. It is a special symbol or special operator we're using. Just look it. This is a special operator. Okay, so it is used to show the remainder part. When you divide the number, it shows the remainder part. Okay, if you write 10 modulo 3, then what it gives you? What is the result? 10 modulo 3.
10 modular 3, I don't know. I don't know.
Modulo remainder. When you divide a number, okay, so what is the remainder it will give? So you know division.
Yeah.
Yes, so 10 divisible by 3. So what is the remainder?
3. Oh, what's the remainder? 1.
Yes, your remainder is 1. The modulo operator, it is used to show the remainder part. The modulo is used to show the remainder part. Okay?
Well, you're actually frozen and I can't hear you anymore. Well, I don't know if you're hearing me, but you're frozen. I cannot hear you.
Okay, can I repeat? Type me what are you saying. Actually, I'm not hear you.
Hello?
Type it. What you want?
Hello. I'm going to type in the chat.
Voice.
Hello?
I'm audible.
Hello?
My voice is audible to you.
Hello, you're frozen. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, you're frozen. I can't hear you.
Now check. I am audible. Hello. Sri. I am audible. Hello. Now check. It is now clear.
Adjusting my volume, it's not working. Hello?
I'm clear now.
Yes, you are clear now.
Okay. So check here. Here we're using modulo. Modulo is used to divide the two number and retain the remainder part. Okay, when you divide a number, number modulo 3, so it shows the remainder is 1. Clear? Okay.
I'll say, hey Google, stop.
So it is called as the precedence of operator, means it is a label, the priority. Okay, so when you have all the operator in one place, so you are giving the priority to which operator first? By giving a priority for multiplication, for division, for modulo, then plus, then minus. So these are the priority we are given. So when you have all the operator in one place, then we are giving multiplication as first priority, then division as a second priority, modulo is the third priority, plus addition is the fourth priority, minus is last priority. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Uh, Next, we have to go for a relational operator. Relational operator are used to compare the two values or constant. One is equals to equals to we're using for checking the two values are equal or not. So it will check whether the two value is equal or not. If you write a equals to 5, that means in a we store 5. When you write a equals to 5 means we have to check whether the value of a is equals to 5 or not. Then greater than, less than, not equals to, then greater than equals to. So these are the relational operator we have to do. Okay. So in next class or tomorrow we go for the logical operator. So today we have discussed how to write the pseudocode, right? Like we're using begin and end statement. We're performing how to add the number, how to subtract the number, how to multiply the number. Then we know about how to define a variable and what is the naming convention, what is variable, what is data type. Okay, for defining a variable you require a data type. The data type is of two type, one is numeric, another is character. So we also write some kind of small program like to add the number, subtract the number, multiply the number. You are also helping me to write it. And we learn about how to convert the temperature in Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, so tomorrow we go for the logical operator. Okay, so tomorrow we'll meet in the 9:30. Okay, in our time. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.